Right then, let's introduce our guests, who are just the thing we need today. It's comedian Jack Dee, BAFTA winning actor Anne-Marie Duff, and pop star Perrie. Oh, welcome, guys.
Perrie, we're going to start with you because one of Michael's things was the benefit of music and performance and singing and just expressing yourself. He talks about it a lot on his podcast. You've been performing for a while. It must be great getting on stage and just watching everyone sing your words back.
Oh, I love it. I don't think there's a better feeling than that. Like, it makes me feel really, like, energetic, that adrenaline rush. Like, I'm so happy when I'm on the stage, especially when they know the words and they're singing back, obviously. But, yeah, it just feels so good. I love singing.
Do you still get nervous?
I do, yes, I do. Really badly. But I pretend I'm, like, not nervous. Oh, yeah, I get really bad nerves. Like, my anxiety's, like, through the roof. But I know once I'm on there, I love it so much that they kind of disappear, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, after the first few seconds, I'm like, oh, this is what I love.
Well, you've already had a huge hit with Forget About Us, written by Ed Sheeran, of course. Yeah. Now, that must have been a good confidence boost.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, as soon as I knew that he even wanted to work with me, I was like, really? Like, he wants to be involved in my solo journey. That's incredible. And I think he's one of the best songwriters of our generation, so I absolutely love him. So I was like, yes, I'll take a song Ed Sheeran, of course I will. But yeah, I love this song so much. And I'm really proud of how it was kind of perceived, like the support's been incredible, so it feels really good.
The new track, Tears, bit of a Motown vibe.
Yeah, it's very different.
Loving the outfits in the video, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I was raised by two singers. Like, my dad had me on rock music, 80s pop rock, Guns N' Roses, Journey, all that stuff. Then my mum had Motown and the Divas. And so I think when I started creating my own music, I was like, how can I take a bit of everything and make it me? And I think I've managed to do that. But yeah, they're very different, for sure, from one another.
But this was a bit of a family affair, wasn't it? Because your little boy Axel as well turned up. Do you think, oh, look at him.
He's so scrumptious.
He is so cute.
Oh, I just love him so much. I wish he was watching now, but he'd be in bed.
Do you reckon he's going to follow in your footsteps singing?
I actually think so.
Do you think?
I do, and we keep having bets at home. He's like, is he going to be a footballer? Is he going to be a singer? But I think singer. He loves singing. He loves, like, Disney, and he loves Mummy's music. Like, he's actually really good. He shouts a lot, but he can sing in tune sometimes.
A singing footballer?
Yes, could
there
be.
You go.
Who knows?
Yeah, a couple of England anthems incoming.
That could be good.
They really work. Your fiancé is a former England player, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. How's he feeling about Sunday?
Oh, I think it's going to be like a massive celebration. I feel like it is coming home. Is it just me, or does it feel like it is?
I think the nation's grip, right, Jack?
I'm not saying anything. I
don't want to jinx it.
I'm just a walking bad luck me, so I'm not saying
Oh, God, right, OK.
Yeah.
I think, I think they're going to do us proud. Either way, we'll be very proud of the boys.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely.
Are you going to watch, Anne-Marie?
Yeah, well, I have a 14-year-old who's a mad football fan. He's a big Spurs fan. So, yeah, I'll probably have a house full of very hormonal, sweaty boys. But, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's good how it brings everyone together, a big tournament, where we do it.
It's as if they're from England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, let me rewind that. It brings England together when the English football team do really well, doesn't it, Jack? Yeah. Apologies, everyone else.
No, I think everybody's supporting. Come on.
Julie's just booked a trip to Spain for a family, and she said she didn't think England would make it to the final. Either way, there's going to be a party. Lucky.
Oh,
very good.
nice. Donna said, I'll be doing our family tradition of making a meal from the opposing country with all the extras. So, for this Sunday, it'll be a Spanish chicken dish, patatas bravas, and sangria. Dawn,
Yeah,
can we
good.
come over?
Yeah, that sounds delish. If you've got any special plans for Sunday's match, then let us know. Normal details are on the screen. Get in touch as usual.
Yeah, thanks so much, Perrie, as well. We can't wait to hear you out on the piazza later on. Lovely to have tears to end the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, that sounds awful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, happy tears.
Yeah,
tears
happy
of joy.
No more tears.
Yes.
No more tears.
There you go. Now, whilst you get ready, we're going to hear all about the return of Anne-Marie's hit show, Suspect. Let's take a quick look.
A client made a confession under hypnosis. You can tell me anything.
They say I can't.
Who says that?
Your daughter kills herself and now you want to save a girl's life?
Oh, please.
There's no evidence, no bodies.
Are you part of this? Please, walk away. You have to help me.
Oh, Anne-Marie, I absolutely loved the first season of this.
you?
Yeah. James Nesbitt played your ex-husband, and he was trying to track down your daughter's murderer. Now, in this season, you sort of take over as the lead, as the central character.
Yeah, I pick up from where he left off. Yeah.
So, where do we remind people where we find you then at the beginning of this season?
Well, you find me, it's a sad old thing to say, but a mother grieving the loss of her daughter. And he has, you know, we were told that it was suicide and he's convinced it's not and told me that. And it took a wee while for it to really penetrate my belief system. And then at the beginning of the series, something happens that makes me, that really convinces me and makes me worried about other people too.
It's very intense, isn't it? As an actor, do you have to prepare yourself for this kind of script?
Well, I think most drama is pretty intense, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you sign up for. But, you know, those are the times randomly that you end up having more of a laugh as soon as they shout cut and you make the best friendships, you know, it's extraordinary. But that's what you want. You want to be doing loads of acting all over the set.
And there are great characters in this, and there are and each episode it's you and another actor, so it's one-on-one constantly.
I'm
That's
so
amazing.
So lucky, and of course, actors love to do that. They love to get to really play together. They're only half-hour episodes, so although they are very concentrated, actually, for the audience, it's not overwhelming. You know, it's perfect.
Do you rehearse? Like, I know that sounds like a really daft question, but do you rehearse to get that intensity, to get that chemistry between you and the other actor? How does that work? How do you get it straight away?
Well, with this show, we did have to rehearse because the scenes were incredibly long.
Yeah, lots of dialogue for you especially.
Yeah, usually you don't over-rehearse when you're filming because there's something kind of magical about the energy that's pretty unfound. It's unlike doing a play. So it's quite hot, the energy on set usually, but for this, because we were doing 10-minute scenes, we really did need to rehearse.
Gosh. Now, what I loved, we found out that you buy a perfume when you're playing a different character.
Yeah.
So sort of a perfume that signifies that character.
Yeah.
What have you gone for then for this role?
Well, because it's the BBC, I can't advertise. But I wore, this is going to sound so bizarre, I wore something very musky.
Musky?
Yeah, it was a
Nice.
musk, yeah.
You must be in and out of duty free.
You must have a heck of a collection.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, lovely. It's based on a Danish drama.
Yeah.
Have you watched it? Have you had any spoilers from the Danish?
well, I did
version?
see the first 2 series before I signed up to do the show at all, because I only popped into the first series, you know. But I knew the second season would be all about Susanna.
Yeah.
But the third season I haven't seen, and I know that if we did do another series, that it would go in a very different direction to the Danish. So I don't have a clue where it will.
Yeah, it's probably better not to know,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Now, we heard that you learned a really cool new skill, Jack, filming this. Would you like to share with the group?
And I had to sail a boat on the River Thames.
Ah.
Which sounds very glamorous. But if you see the little look, oh,
that's
that's not
Nicholas.
me. That is not me. That's Nicholas. He's sailing that fancy pants boat.
Yes.
But I just had a little tugboat that was like.
Okay, but not a sailboat. It wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're building up to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yes, I am. I like to think.
Bad Sisters is coming back, isn't it? And congratulations on the BAFTA for Series 1, by the way.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, amazing. Is there anything you can tell us about that?
I literally, I mean, Apple have snipers everywhere, so I can't say anything.
Okay.
There's a nice big juicy twist, which people will not be expecting.
Oh.
So that's great. But yeah, I literally,
Yeah.
there's an embargo.
Did you manage to keep the BAFTA?
Yes,
Yeah.
everyone gets to keep their BAFTA.
Well, it's controversial.
Because
Oh, what do you
Oh,
know, Mr. Kent?
nothing.
There's a
saying
story
nothing. I
here,
am
there's
saying
a
nothing. Maybe I'll put my foot in
story.
it, but you know.
no, I still have mine.
Nice. Good.
It's not like a sports trophy. You don't hand it back at the end of the year.
No.
Keep it safe just in case. Series 2 of Suspects starts next Wednesday with a double bill on Channel 4 at 9 o'clock. Thank you.
Right, Jack. After summer, you're going on tour.
I am. Starting in November.
Small World.
Yes, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
So it wasn't your comment on the. It is called Small World.
Yeah.
And I call it that really because it really should be the inflection should be Small World. It's about small stuff. and that I'm obsessed with, and my comedy's always been about the minutiae of life, and I'm doubling down on that, really.
Yeah.
And I always wear a different aftershave for each. And
What are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing Mindless. Yeah, it's a hit.
I'm like the only ones you're wearing.
Well, you booked the Palladium, right?
I have booked the Palladium, yeah. That's the, you know, you were talking about being nervous. I'm not so nervous when I'm doing the shows, but a year before you book the tour, which is when it happens, and you've got to look down this long list, including the Palladium and all the places in Manchester, all around the country, Glasgow, Edinburgh, you know, and you say, yes, I'll do it, and you haven't got the show. That's when you're nervous. That's when you can't sleep
You've got to
for
create everything.
Yeah, you've got to start from scratch.
Do you overwrite for a show and then whittle it all down?
I do overwrite. The stuff that's not funny is the overwritten stuff.
Yeah.
And then,
Would you test that?
You whittle out that stuff, and hopefully by the time you get to the big venues, you've sorted out what's good and what isn't.
Do you want to test anything on us now?
Absolutely.
We'll give you an honest reaction, won't we?
It would be disastrous. I know it would be, because if you know, oh yeah, I'll stand up here, get me a microphone, I'll do some for you. It would be a disaster.
But it will change then, presumably, quite a lot from you know, when you first start writing and try it out.
Yeah, it does. But I like to get the core of the show nailed down pretty much. I mean, when you're experimenting, that's the bit that's, for me, I enjoy that a lot. But once you've got people coming in and buying tickets, they deserve the best show I can possibly put on.
Yeah. So
then I stop messing around, unless something huge happens in the news and you got to deal with it, and you know, and put in topical stuff. But that's not really my thing anyway. I'm not really particularly topical.
I said at the top of the show that you've been doing it for 38 years.
Thank you for mentioning that.
Yeah, I apologise.
Yeah, I was 9 when I started. It's really hard.
Has it changed the comedy scene?
It has. There are loads. I mean, there's so many more comedians now stand up. I mean, hundreds of them, and it's just so annoying because a lot of them are good, and I don't want that. You know, I want fewer people to do it, just so they'll come to my show instead. But yeah, there are thousands of people doing it, and perhaps it's not as... It's more of a kind of career step now. When I started, I just wanted to get my name on the blackboard outside the Comedy Store. That was my ambition, just to say I'd done it. And but I think now people can see it as, you know, I can get into doing stand-up, and that'll lead to other things, and you know, and so it's a great thing, you know. And it all happened when Fringe Theatre died away. So there was still a stage that people could find themselves on. And when I started out, there were lots of actors doing it.
Yeah.
Have you noticed a decline in comedy clubs?
Well, not really,
country?
because I'm probably not the right person to ask. I don't do a lot of club comedy. I do when I'm just trying out, but I think the
Is there not a WhatsApp group for comedians that you're in, where you talk about the decline of comedy clubs?
I believe there are WhatsApp groups for comedians. I haven't yet been invited, but you know, I'm just on my own. You know, just Billy No Mates.
Well, you must have a WhatsApp with Sean Walsh because you've got a podcast together.
Yes, I do communicate with Sean. Yeah.
Oh My Dog.
I do a podcast called Oh My Dog with Sean Walsh and our producer Sarah Morgan Beckett, and every Tuesday we record and make it's all about our dogs basically. Everyone's got a dog, and we have a guest on with a dog, and we talk about our dogs. It's just fun. It's just one of those things for fun.
You've got a long-haired Chihuahua, right?
I have, yeah. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah. No, only because, believe it or not, Jack, we rehearsed this.
Did you?
So I knew that you had a long-haired Chihuahua.
Okay.
And we've got a Chihuahua as well at home. It's a beautiful dog, yeah.
Have you?
Little
Well,
Chihuahua
you
called
must
Blue.
please do come on Oh My Dog and tell us all about... What's yours called?
Blue.
Blue, okay.
Yeah, there's a short head though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. He's brilliant. We love him.
Yeah, Dolly is mine. She's long coat, yeah.
Oh,
and,
Dolly.
She's adorable.
You're a dog person, though, Anne-Marie, aren't you?
Well, I have this thing where I'm desperate to get a dog.
Ah.
But I'm sort of working out all the logistics of it because I have a teenage son, and I'm
Yeah.
like, it'll be me, it'll be only me.
What sort of dog are you in the market for?
Well, I don't want a fancy pants pedigree. I'd like just a mutt. But and everywhere I go, I'm like a dog whisperer. They all just come to me. And one day I was messaging a mate of mine like that, and I looked up, and there were 6 dogs at my feet. This is
It's
not
meant to be.
Wow. You've got to have a dog.
Yeah.
You've got to get one.
Fate is telling you.
It's the best thing ever. I mean, it's like having kids, but more rewarding. It is. It's true.
Well, tickets to Jack Dee's Small World tour are available now, plus new episodes of his podcast, Oh My Dog, are out weekly. All right, we're going to do a couple of messages. Paul says, Jack, I loved Lead Balloon. Any chance you'll do more? In 10 seconds.
Oh, thank you, Paul. No, I won't be doing any more because I can't be bothered.
Well, that's a Lead Balloon in itself.
Fair enough.
Now, very soon, Perrie will be lighting up Piazza with a live performance of a new single, Tears. Well, that is it for this week. Thank you to our guests.
Yeah, tune into the Zoe Ball Breakfast Show on Monday as she'll be announcing the official launch of BBC Radio 2's brilliant fitness campaign. It's called Let's Move. And good luck to the Lionesses tonight.
Yes, good
and
luck.
the England men's team on Sunday.
But now, singing us out is Perrie with Tears. Have a great weekend.
Good and learn with no clouds in my eyes, and I gotta say I'm tempting. Oh, said you're sorry now. You should have been sorry then, but you'll never see me cry again. I don't even care anymore. You can keep the pain of it all. I know I'm never getting back all my tears from you. You want, babe. I've been better off without them, 'cause I like